General Hospital will reveal how Willow feels like a nightmare slowly taking over her. Everything seems to be falling apart before her eyes, and her efforts to hold things together in life are becoming increasingly meaningless. She looks into the mirror in the bathroom, her reflection blurred in the dim light. Her eyes are red from crying all night, her body exhausted and drained, as if caught in a storm she cannot escape. Her affair with Drew has been exposed, and in an instant, all the truth has been laid bare. Carly, Willow's mother-in-law, has never been an easy person. The Corinthos family has always demanded Willow's loyalty, and she has always given it, even with respect and gratitude toward Carly. But now, Carly is no longer patient with her. Carly's reproaches and threats echo in Willow's head like a repetitive, unending song. Willow can't help but realize that Carly will never let her raise the two children. Her relationship with Drew has become an indelible stain in Carly's eyes, and to Carly, everything can change if someone tarnishes the family's honor. Willow knows that Michael, her husband, no longer has the strength to protect her in this situation. Though he has shown leniency because of what happened with Sasha, his heart is filled with guilt and insecurity. He knows he's in a difficult position and may not have the strength to stand up to Carly, who is always ready to use her power to control any situation. Michael may not be strong enough to fight Carly in this battle, and furthermore, he could be persuaded by his mother to change his mind. In fact, with Carly and her vast network of connections within the Corinthos family, Willow cannot win the custody battle. With no one else to rely on, Willow turns to her mother, Nina. She doesn't know who else could help her, aside from her mother, though Nina is not one to easily forgive her daughter's mistakes. Nina has always looked at her daughter with hope, wishing she would live upright and not lose her way like Nina once did. However, when Nina realizes her daughter has crossed all moral boundaries to sleep with Drew, she feels like her whole world is crumbling. The sense of disappointment and grief leaves her feeling like she has lost something monumental. Still, Nina has no choice but to stand by her daughter in this moment of despair. Nina understands that if she doesn't help Willow, she could lose her family and be forced to leave Port Charles. This decision isn't easy, but when she looks into her daughter's hopeful eyes, Nina can only nod, agreeing to help Willow in her escape plan. They need to leave, to avoid all surveillance from Carly and the Corinthos family, before all these secrets and conflicts bury Willow's life and the lives of the two children. Although she cannot fully forgive her daughter's actions, Nina is the only one who can help her find some hope in the darkness. Their escape plan does not last long. Carly quickly discovers Willow and the children's disappearance. No one knows how Carly found out, but she always has effective methods for investigating and monitoring family members. With her power, Carly immediately acts. Not long after, Nina and Willow's car is stopped on a deserted road as they try to leave Port Charles. The image of Carly standing by the car, pulling the door open forcefully, makes Willow feel as if her entire world is collapsing. Amelia and Wiley, the two children she loves dearly, are torn from her arms, controlled and dragged away by Carly with no chance for Willow to stop it. Grief and despair overwhelm Willow as she watches Carly take the children she has dedicated her life to raising. All hope, all dreams of a happy family, are now shattered. She cannot imagine living without the children, knowing that all her efforts have been in vain. The sense of desperation deepens as Willow realizes that no matter what she does, Carly will always be the one to win this battle. Willow stands motionless in the vast corridor of the Corinthos house, feeling as though her heart is being squeezed by the cruelty of the situation. She knows there is no turning back. Carly has regained Amelia and Wiley, the children she poured all her love and hope into, making them her motivation in life. Now, Carly has not only taken away her right to raise her children, but also every opportunity for Willow to prove she could be a good mother. Carly is not just a powerful mother-in-law. She is a woman with undeniable influence in the Corinthos family, and to her, the price of betrayal is too great to overlook. Willow's relationship with Drew has tarnished the family's honor, and Carly cannot forgive her for it. Moreover, she believes that Amelia and Wiley need to be raised in a stable and safe environment, a place she believes only she can provide. Willow feels an overwhelming loneliness as Carly makes the final decision, taking her children and placing them in her arms, slamming the door shut. She feels like an impotent mother, a woman unable to protect her children from this cruel world. And although Carly has closed every door, Willow knows she cannot stop fighting. Her mother, Nina, looked at her with painful eyes when she asked for help, but Nina understands that no matter what, Willow will never give up on her children. However, now, in the midst of suffering and disappointment, Willow faces a terrible choice. Everything seems unbearable. Between her broken heart and Carly's determination, she must make a decision that could determine the course of her future. Willow could continue fighting to regain custody of her children, despite Carly's cruelty, despite having to beg and sacrifice her pride. But perhaps, in a moment of exhaustion and hopelessness, Willow will be willing to give up everything, including her right to be a mother, to follow Drew, the man who made her heart flutter when she was at her weakest. She knows that this decision will have monumental consequences, not just for her, but for everyone around her. But Drew has become a part of her life, and even though she knows he is not the right choice, she cannot deny the safety and love he brings her in these difficult times. Can she overlook everything to chase a new life, even if it may be filled with risk and uncertainty? After all, Willow is only human, and she cannot fight against the pain and exhaustion weighing on her forever. Her decision may not be accepted by anyone, but in this moment, there is only one thing in her heart, the need to escape this battle, no matter the cost. The confrontation between Carly and Willow is not just a fight for custody, but a clash of deep values and painful choices. Carly, with all her power and influence in the Corinthos family, believes she is doing the right thing by protecting the future of Amelia and Wiley. She believes that only she can provide a stable and safe environment for the children, one that will not be affected by Willow's mistakes. Carly will not easily forgive Willow, especially since she betrayed the family's trust with her relationship with Drew Quartermain, a man Carly deems unworthy. This relationship is not just a stain on the Corinthos family, but a threat to the values Carly has spent her life building. Therefore, Carly is determined not to give Willow a chance to raise her children, even if it means making Willow a heartbroken and desperate mother. As for Willow, she knows she is standing at a painful crossroads. Not only has she lost her right to be a mother, but she must also face the judgment of the entire family. Carly has taken the children from her, and that makes Willow feel like her entire world is falling apart. But, contrary to Carly's belief, Willow is not someone who gives up easily. Even though her heart is heavy and her pride may be shattered, Willow cannot quit. She knows she cannot let her children live in a family without a mother, and she cannot let Carly dictate Amelia and Wiley's fate so cruelly. Whether her next move is to beg, sacrifice, or even give up everything to start anew with Drew, Willow is determined to do whatever it takes to get her children back. But does she have the strength to fight Carly, or will she ultimately choose an entirely new path, where Drew and his love will be the only motivation for her? The next developments will bring surprising and dramatic answers.